Well, even though recreational marijuana is now available, there are still several questions surrounding it.
At 3 o'clock, we walked you through the challenges of punishing an employee for something they did off the clock.
Everywhere at 5, Colton Molesky spoke to a lawyer about a case they're working on that could set a legal standard.
I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat. They know that recreational marijuana has been legalized in Ohio, but they still don't know how that impacts them at work.
We're still the Wild West a little bit right now.
To get some clarity, I asked Mary Beth Melick, an attorney and partner at Corman, Jackson & Krantz, what happens if someone tests positive for marijuana.
The difficulty is, as everybody knows, is you can test positive and not be impaired. But employers are, like I said, walking that tightrope between allowing them to use in their recreational time and not being overhanded.
She says this typically comes into play more with safety-sensitive positions like an EMS driver. The challenge rests in the ability to test positive even if you are not inebriated.
An employer can prohibit the use of marijuana, recreational marijuana, even medical marijuana, even during non-work time.
Ohio is not a state that has a lot of protections for employees at all.
Managing partner at Herm Law Firm, Matthew Herm, has already fielded a lot of these questions. He says a person can be fired following a positive test, and that may also lead to a loss of unemployment benefits.
It will be tough to navigate, but I do think that there can be some exceptions.
He's currently representing someone who was injured on the job and used marijuana as a painkiller while off the clock. They were given a drug test, tested positive, and fired. Now it is impacting that person's ability to get unemployment.
He should be getting unemployment for that. That's actually been, we've gone 3 rounds so far with the Ohio Unemployment Division, and we may have to go to court on that.
Until something, maybe a landmark case, changes things, it may be a case of not giving an employer a reason to test.
Yeah, most employers are, like I said, they're allowing its use off work, giving a penalty or firing people if they show up impaired, or if they fail a drug test and they're in a safety sensitive position.
In Cleveland, Colton Molesky, 19 News.